Do you know what foods are destroying your heart? In this bustling world of ours, we often neglect the importance of heart health. But did you know that certain foods can have a serious impact on it? Yes, some of our beloved treats might be causing more harm than good. Heart health is not just about exercise and genetics, it's also about what we put on our plates. So let's dive into the world of food and heart health. Stay tuned to find out which foods are your heart's worst enemies. First on our list, processed meats. You might be surprised to know that your favorite breakfast bacon, those juicy hot dogs, and that deliciously spicy sausage you enjoy so much could potentially harm your heart. Yes, you heard it right. These processed meats are a staple in many diets, but they come with a cost to your health. Processed meats are typically high in sodium and preservatives, both of which have been linked to heart disease. Sodium, for example, can increase blood pressure, making your heart work harder than it needs to. Over time, this can weaken the heart and lead to issues such as heart failure or stroke. Preservatives, particularly nitrates and nitrites, are another concern. These chemicals are added to processed meats to extend their shelf life and enhance their color. However, once consumed, they can convert into harmful compounds in your body that damage your blood vessels and lead to heart disease. Take bacon, for instance. Just 3 slices of bacon can contain more than half of your recommended daily sodium intake. And that hot dog or sausage you're thinking about for lunch? They're packed full of preservatives. So while these foods might be tasty and convenient, they're not the best choice for your heart. It's not about completely eliminating them from your diet, but rather being aware of their impact and consuming them in moderation. Next time you reach for that hot dog, think twice about your heart. Our second culprit, refined grains. These are grains that have been processed to remove the bran and germ, which also strips them of much of their fiber and nutrients. Examples include white bread, pasta, and rice. But what makes them a danger to our heart health? Firstly, because of their low fiber content, refined grains can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. This can lead to insulin resistance, a risk factor for heart disease. Secondly, the lack of nutrients in refined grains means that you're missing out on heart-healthy compounds like antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Now, you might be wondering, but aren't these grains fortified with vitamins and minerals? While it's true that some nutrients are added back during the refining process, this doesn't make up for the loss of natural nutrients that occurs during the initial refining. It's like taking a few drops from the ocean and then trying to claim it's as good as the whole sea. Moreover, research has shown that a diet high in refined grains can lead to weight gain and obesity, which are significant risk factors for heart disease. Yes, these innocent-looking slices of white bread could be stealthily sabotaging your heart health. So what's the solution? Opt for whole grains instead. Whole grains, such as brown rice, oatmeal, and whole wheat bread, retain all parts of the grain: the bran, germ, and endosperm. They're packed with fiber and other nutrients that help protect your heart. Opt for whole grains instead, your heart will thank you. The third offender on our list, sugary drinks. These sweet temptations are more than a delight for your taste buds. They're a ticking time bomb for your heart health. Sugary beverages, which include your everyday soda, energy drinks, and even some of those fruit juices marketed as healthy, are loaded with added sugars. Now you might be thinking, what's a little sugar? Well, the truth is, it's not just a little. The average can of soda contains around 10 teaspoons of sugar. That's almost twice the daily recommended intake for adults. Consuming these drinks regularly can lead to an increase in body weight, and being overweight is a significant risk factor for heart disease. But the risks don't stop there. The high sugar content in these drinks can also lead to type 2 diabetes, a condition that's closely linked to heart disease. When you consume too much sugar, your body has to work overtime to process it all. Over time, this can cause your body's insulin response to become less effective, leading to high blood sugar levels and eventually diabetes. And if that wasn't enough, studies have shown that people who consume sugary drinks regularly have a higher risk of heart disease regardless of their weight or overall diet. So, the next time you're feeling thirsty, think twice before reaching for that sugary drink. Quench your thirst with water or unsweetened tea instead. It's a simple change, but it could make a world of difference to your heart. Next up, the hidden enemy, trans fats. These sneaky substances are more common than you might think, often hiding in plain sight in many packaged foods. You may find them lurking in items like cookies, crackers, and even in some types of margarine. Now, why are trans fats dubbed the hidden enemy? Well, their impact on your heart health is twofold. First, they have a knack for raising your bad cholesterol levels. That's your LDL cholesterol, the type that contributes to fatty buildups in your arteries, posing a risk to your heart and overall health. But trans fats don't stop there. They're not content with just raising your bad cholesterol, they go one step further by lowering your good cholesterol levels. This is your HDL cholesterol, the type that can help reduce the LDL cholesterol levels in your blood, playing a protective role for your heart. By simultaneously raising your bad cholesterol and lowering your good cholesterol, trans fats set the stage for heart disease, one of the leading causes of death globally. So what can you do to protect yourself against this hidden enemy? The answer is simple. Always read the labels. Food manufacturers are required to list trans fats on their products' nutrition facts labels. Therefore, before you buy, take a moment to check the label. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. Always check the labels before you buy. Last but not least, high-sodium foods. We've all heard the words sodium and salt thrown around a lot, especially when it comes to our diet. But do we truly understand the implications of consuming high-sodium foods? Let's take canned soups, for example. They're quick, convenient, and seem like a healthy choice, right? But did you know that a single can of soup can contain up to 70% of your daily sodium intake? That's right, 70%. Fast food is another major culprit. A single fast food meal can exceed your recommended daily sodium intake. And we're not just talking about the obvious, like fries or burgers. Even salads and wraps can be jam-packed with sodium. Now, why does this matter? Well, sodium plays a crucial role in our body's fluid balance. However, too much of it can lead to high blood pressure. And high blood pressure, my friends, is a major risk factor for heart disease. The body needs some sodium to function properly, but the key is balance. Frequent consumption of high-sodium foods can tip this balance, leading to health complications down the line. So, the next time you reach for that can of soup or fast food meal, think twice. Opt for fresh homemade meals whenever possible. And always read the labels. Remember, moderation is key. So these were the top foods that can wreak havoc on your heart. It's a bit shocking, isn't it? We've covered a lot of ground, so let's take a moment to recap. We started with processed meats. Those tantalizing hot dogs and sausages may be easy to cook and delicious to eat, but they are loaded with saturated fats and sodium, both of which can lead to high blood pressure and heart disease. Next, we delved into the hidden dangers of refined grains. Stripped of their nutrients and fiber, these grains, found in your favorite pastas and breads, can spike your blood sugar levels and increase your risk of heart disease. Then we talked about sugary drinks. Yes, that includes your beloved sodas and energy drinks. These beverages are filled with sugars that can lead to weight gain, diabetes, and ultimately heart complications. We also touched on trans fats. These sneaky substances, often hidden in baked goods and fried foods, can raise your bad cholesterol levels while lowering your good cholesterol, setting the stage for heart disease. Finally, we discussed high-sodium foods. That pack of instant noodles or that box of frozen pizza might seem convenient, but the high-sodium content can raise your blood pressure, placing extra strain on your heart. Now, it's important to remember it's not about completely eliminating these foods, but about achieving a balance. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, can help maintain a healthy heart. Regular exercise and routine checkups are also crucial. Knowledge is power, and being aware of what we consume is the first step towards a healthier heart. So let's make a pact to take better care of our hearts, shall we? Don't let these foods destroy your heart. Stay healthy, stay informed. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Your heart will appreciate it.